Right now, somewhere in the world, a loan is being issued without a bank. An agreement is being executed without a lawyer, and a payment is being released automatically without anyone approving it. No company is running these systems, no central authority is controlling them. So the real question is, how can agreements work on the internet without intermediaries? Bitcoin showed us how to move value without intermediaries, but it was designed to do only one thing well: transfer digital money securely. What if blockchains could do more than just record transactions? What if they could run programs? And this idea led to Ethereum. And today, we will explore these three things: why Bitcoin needed improvement, what smart contracts actually are, and how Ethereum changed the entire blockchain ecosystem. Bitcoin was revolutionary. It solved digital scarcity. It solved double spending. It made decentralized money possible. But Bitcoin was never designed to run complex applications. Imagine trying to build Instagram using SMS. It works for communication, but it cannot support everything you want to build. In the same way, Bitcoin could transfer value, but it could not support programmable agreements. So, the developers started asking a new question. What if blockchains could become programmable platforms instead of just payment systems? And that idea changed everything. In 2013, a young programmer named Vitalik Buterin proposed something ambitious. Instead of creating another digital currency, he proposed building a blockchain that could run applications, not just payments, but logic rules and agreements directly on the network itself. This became Ethereum, a decentralized platform where programs could run exactly as written without downtime, censorship, or interface. But what made Ethereum different from Bitcoin? The answer is smart contracts. The name sounds complicated, right? But the idea is very simple. A smart contract is just a program stored on the blockchain that runs automatically when certain conditions are met. Imagine this. You are renting an apartment, and instead of signing papers and depending on a middleman, you place the agreement inside a smart contract. When the rent is paid, access is granted automatically. If the payment is missed, access is removed automatically. No reminders, no approvals, no intermediaries, just code executing rules exactly as written. This means agreements no longer depend on trust between people. They depend on logic written by the software. And once deployed, they cannot be secretly changed by anyone. Ethereum introduced something called as the Ethereum virtual machine. Think of it as a global computer shared by thousands of nodes across the world. Instead of running programs on your laptop, developers could now run programs on the blockchain itself. And once deployed, those programs became permanent and transparent. Anyone could verify them. Anyone could use them. No permission was required. For the first time, blockchains were no longer just recording transactions, they were executing agreements. Smart contracts made entirely new systems possible. People could lend money without banks, trade assets without exchanges, and create organizations without management structures. This led to decentralized finance, NFT marketplaces, blockchain gaming, and digital identity systems, all running on programmable blockchains like Ethereum. Instead of just decentralizing money, Ethereum decentralized applications themselves, and that expanded the blockchain ecosystem to an entirely new level. Bitcoin proved that decentralized money could work. Ethereum proved that decentralized software could work. And together, they changed on how we think about ownership, agreements, and trust on the internet. Instead of relying on institutions, People could now rely on a transparent system, and that shift is still shaping the future of finance, technology, and digital infrastructure today. Ethereum did not just expand blockchain technology, it changed the scale of what was possible. Suddenly, thousands of crypto projects started entering the market, some solving real problems, some simply riding the hype, and that created a much bigger challenge. How do you actually identify which projects are worth your attention? That is where crypto research becomes important. In the next video, we will break down three major types of crypto research: fundamental research, technical analysis, and on-chain research. And most importantly, which one of it matters for the long-term investing. Because in crypto, research is not optional, it is survival. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one.